welcome back to week 3 of Mike and Joe Pick'em. We just want to send out a quick congratulations to Andrew Benavidez and Tim Wynn for getting the most picks this week.
And our own Mike Thomas.
And
came in with 12 picks right out of the 16 games.
So. I wanted to stay a little humble, but thank you, Joe, for that. Anyway, week 3, we are very excited to make the picks this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know that last week's video, the intro was very awesome, and we're going to continue with the intro because you just saw it. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start off with the games that we disagreed on, and then we will follow through with the picks that we have chosen. So the first game we're going to start with, we got the Lions at the Vikings. Why don't you tell them what you got?
I went with the Lions. I think the Lions are going to close game, but I think they're going to beat the Vikings. I think the Lions are a 1-1 team. Almost came back on the Eagles last week, so I'm going Lions.
See, the Lions are good. I just the Vikes are home, you know, and I gotta stick it. I have to stick with the Vikes. I don't know why I said stick it. All right, moving on. The next game that we have the Saints and the Falcons. Tell them what you got.
Won Falcons. They put up 40 plus points last week, so feeling good about Matt Ryan and the Falcons.
Yep. I'm gonna go Saints again. Home team. That dome is a difficult place to play in. Drew Brees and company, I think, should have a big day. Next game we have the Raiders and the Cardinals. I took the Cardinals. I don't particularly care for the Cardinals, but I definitely don't care for the Raiders.
I went with the Raiders. I have cousins who are big Raiders fans, and I got a text after they won last game that said, from my cousin Daniel, that said, "Welcome to the Bruce Gradkowski era." So we're going with the Raiders.
This show is not intended for family stories, so we don't particularly care about that. Moving on, we have the Jets at the Dolphins. Tough game. I went with Jets. I don't mean to be a broken record, but I'm pretty sure that I called the Jets beating the Patriots last week, and I was right. So Joe, why don't you tell them? I think it's self-explanatory, but tell them.
I went with the Dolphins, who are 2-0 and beat the Vikings at home last week. But just to make a point clear, Mike Thomas spelled the Fins P-H-I-N-S, not F-I-N-S. Just making that point clear.
How do you spell dolphin, everyone? Thank you. The last game we're going to be highlighting.
Monday night.
Monday night, a big one in Chi-Town?
Chicago. Soldier Field. I am going with the Chicago Bears.
And I am going with my fantasy star quarterback, Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. I don't think anyone can stop them. The Bills looked terrible, regardless of who they're playing, but especially against Aaron Rodgers and company. The rest of our picks are as follows. We both picked Kansas City over San Francisco. We picked the Patriots over Buffalo, obviously. We picked the Titans over the Giants, the Steelers over the Bucks, the Bengals at the Panthers. We picked the Ravens. We picked the Texans, the Redskins, the Eagles, the Colts, and finally, the Chargers. So again, thank you guys so much for coming out. You didn't really come anywhere. You're actually sitting at your computer. Thank you for being there, because it means a lot to us. So we will see you next week.